Kia ora whānau, welcome to my bedroom, in my room. Anyway, I'm going to just quickly show you how to submit an assignment on Moodle. I'm just going to do a little bit of work on this one. You probably remember I've got my little poster here that I'm going to submit, and now I'm going to just put together a quick short paragraph of my story. I'm going to practice using some of the styling stuff in Word because later on in the third year it might help me a bit. So I'm going to call my 500 word explanation using Marcia in my identity story. So I'm going to turn that into heading 1. What I did there was select it and then went up to the top here and clicked on heading 1. That gives me a range of little things, and later on I can actually create, which you won't need to, tables of contents in that. Okay. For my poster, I decided to use Marcia, cited in Claiborne and Jury, 2014. Use Marcia's theory of identity development. Full stop. For my poster, pause, I decided to use Marcia's, cited in Claiborne and Jury, theory of identity development. Marcia builds on from the... I'm going to change this slightly actually. I'm going to actually reference Claiborne and Jury now directly. So according to Claiborne, I know I've spelt this wrong, sorry Lise, and Jury, comma, according to Claiborne and Jury, 2014. So that saves me having to do the cited in all the time. Okay, so according to Claiborne and Jury, Marcia builds on from the work of Erikson, particularly Erikson's idea of identity crisis. Marcia argues that to be successful, one in developing an identity, you must have a crisis and you must be committed to resolving that crisis. For me, my entire adolescence was a crisis. I showed this in my poster by depicting, I can't spell that word, so I can't use showing. Oh, I can, showing. Now I'm going to select that word, so I'm going to press Control, Shift, and an arrow key just to the back, and that selects the word. Then I press Shift, F7, and this brings up a thesaurus. Thesaurus, fancy words. Don't use words you don't know though. I showed this in my poster by displaying. That will work. So I clicked on that, insert. I showed this in my poster by displaying an ugly duckling and then saying, oh, I can't even spell duckling, and then saying, and then using the title Strikes Back. I'm only trying to, it's still okay doing cited in, but you can do it this way too, and it saves a lot of cited ins. Claiborne and Jury say that Marcia, tell us, I'm going to change it to tell us that Marcia has 4 possible scenarios. In the first, and then I'll start to explain whether I actually fit in that stage or not. So there you go. I've got my spoken word I've got an explanation. Probably won't pass because it's not fully complete. Oh, and it's missing a reference list. So here, references. Change that. Heading 1. Okay, and I'm going to come into the Moodle. All you need to know for your assignment. What readings I should use. Marcia. So I've selected it all. Control C to copy. Back to Word and Control V to paste. Now, what I need to do now is make this plain. So I select it all and I select Control space and it should make it plain. Okay, and then I select the Human Development, Family, Place and Culture. Turn that back into italic, so that was Control I. Select it again, left hand click, paragraph, special paragraph, hanging paragraph. Voila. So save as desktop. Here we go. Right, so I've got a poster and a 500 word explanation to submit. I come to the course. I come down to, here is where you submit your April 17 assignment. I click on it and I add my submission. Okay, now if you're using Firefox or Chrome, you can just drag your files across. So that you just do what it says here. You can drag and drop your files here. So remember, this is only Firefox and Chrome, so I'll only do it for one of my files. Doesn't quite work as easily as that on Word. Now, the other way to do it is add. This is the way you do it on Internet Explorer. Choose file. I think it's that one I've got to put in. Upload file. Save it changes. And voila, my 2 assignments have been submitted, ready for me to mark. The poster will probably get a bit of a pass. The using Marcia, I'd say really good start, but unfortunately you didn't really go right into it. Okay, so here, just have a look at this. Spoken word, you should submit a written version, but you can also submit an MP3 if you feel that will help me understand. Poster, you can do a photo, Word document, publish a document, PDF or scanned document. You must have a 500 word explanation and you must have one of those 2, either a poster or a spoken word. That's me. Yeah, I hope this helps and I will sign out.